Hello everybody, welcome to Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited. And side note, it is very hot today, so this is going to be a slightly if I start passing out, it's because it's so damn hot in here and I've got the door shut, the fan off. It's all good stuff. Anyway, enough of my ramblings. It's raining here. This is Glenumbra. Yes, this is do you mind? I'm recording here. This is Glenumbra. The Breton capital. Well, it's not Glenumbra thing. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, we are in Daggerfall, which is the Breton capital. I am a Breton in Breton steel armor. I am a level 16 Dragon Knight. So I get to do things like that. Oh, look, fire. Oh, yes, so sexy. Also get to breathe fire because, well, why not? Now, I'm going to be comparing this to two different things. One is going to be Star Wars The Old Republic, because I spent a lot of time playing that MMO, and my god, I loved it. The other thing I'm going to be comparing it to, purely because a lot of other people do, is Skyrim, which is an unfair comparison, but we'll be doing it anyway because there are things that do cross over, but it is an unfair comparison. So, instead of us rambling on here, let us go and do a quest. Let me zoom out. Come on, zoom out. Zoom out. Oh, come on. The map on this is horrendous. I want to zoom out. Come on. Come on. Zoom out, you bitch. God damn it. Come on. There we are. Oh, now you cooperate with me. Thank you very much. Right, go there. Namaste. Namaste. Look at that. Wall of magical things. Oh. And there you go. Now then. The reason I'm going to be comparing it to these two is because Old Republic is an MMO that I spent a long time playing. And still haven't finished. I need to go back on it at some stage. We're now travelling to Stormhaven. It is, in many ways, aside from it being an MMO, incredibly similar. I mean, you've got the whole in Star Wars, you've got the speeder bikes to transport yourself on this. You've got horses. Never before have I ever thought I'd compare horses to speeder bikes, but there you go. Difference being that this is the non-subscription version, but I did pay like 50 quid for this. Just a regular version because I downloaded it off the PlayStation Store because I am a mug, as opposed to just buying it off of Amazon or somewhere. Anyway, horse. I have paid next to no in-game money for this. Disclaimer, I have, one of which is this horse, the Palomino. The other was a little thing down here, costumes. It was the knight thing, so you can make yourself look different. Purely cosmetic, doesn't have any armour on it. But it's all Breton armour. Make you look like one of the guards or whatever, or one of the various knights that roam around the place. However, that's all preamble really. Because, well, let's start off with a quest. Here we go. There's one down here. So, if you're not familiar with the regular run-of-the-mill things, you go over to a person. Lucas. Who's Lucas? Live in the village. Please look out for my son. Yes. Biscuits and jam. Yeah. Oh, and if you're American, jam is jelly. Don't worry, I'll find him. Whatever, goodbye. No one cares. Okay. Find Lucas Olsen. Well, let's start by having it as my actual quest, shall we? Ignore all that. What was it called? I don't remember. Oh, there it is. Is it on my map? It's that way. So, as we do this quest, we shall... is that an ice wraith? Oh no, it's a wisp. Well, combat. Come on in, you bitch. Suck my fire. Ugh. Ugh. And huh. Ooh. And as you can see just by that, it's not exactly Skyrim combat, is it? You will spend a lot of time wailing on things on this, and literally nothing will happen. Much like practically every other MMO. Let's get a bit closer. Get a bit closer. Get over here! There we go. Yeah, you missed. It's like the AI on this doesn't realise that you can actually go into third person. Like, they'll do things like jump over you. And when you're in first person, that will screw you over. But why you'd be in first person on this, I have no idea. Oh, look, a mud crab. Die, mud crab. Oh, my God. Kill the mud crab. And he has that on him. Right, anyway. For some reason, he had steel gauntlets. Oh, someone's in a spot above it. Oh, never mind. Someone died! Oh no! I'm not reviving him. It must be his friend. Oh look, another quest. Read. Yes, take plans to somewhere. My advice, if you haven't played an MMO before, don't bother reading anything, because there's just so much. There's not enough time in the world to read everything. Just don't bother. It's not like Skyrim where you go, oh look, a law book. Yeah, I'll read this. Yeah. Spend a couple of minutes reading a book. Okay. In this, you will have like 10 books next to each other, and you will spend all day reading books and not do anything. Just don't bother. Hello. Really? You look older than your mother.
Thanks for rubbing it in. So you did.
Uh-huh.
Get those plans back as fast as you can.
Are you gonna...
Let eight protect you.
Oh, he did the chest. Okay then. And that's essentially the way this goes. Now I'm gonna a brief comparison to Old Republic. Old Republic irked me really badly because when you started, you had to be level 10 before you could even sprint on oh, oak. Oh, I need some of that. Give me that. Give me that oak. Thank you very much. Old Republic irked me purely because you had to be level 10 before you could sprint. On this, you can sprint. However, it's slow. It doesn't get you anywhere. Which is why I purchased the horse, because the horse makes life so much easier. Although it has a stamina bar, it basically gets infinite sprint, because even when that bar disappears, it keeps sprinting. It's more again, it's very comparative to the speeder bike on Old Republic, where if you get hit or shot whilst on this, the horse will just phase out of the universe, and you'll have to fight people. Where have I got to go? Oh, yeah. Hello.
You did it.
Glad I could help complete quest. There you go. And that's how you do the quests. Job done. Some of them are pains in the arses, and they'll go, here, I have another quest for you, and they'll give you like 5 off the one after the other. Just here you go. Oh, look, here you go. Another quest. Hello. Take the plans, complete quest. There we go. Look at that. Job done. Many quests are done. Are there any more quest givers around here? Comparison it to Skyrim, just don't bother really. There is so much. I mean, oh, the visuals, oh, you know, it looks like Skyrim, and oh, you get to go in first person, all this business, and you can quest with people, and go around in dungeons and whatnot. It's like, people expect it to be a multiplayer version of Skyrim. It just isn't. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. Combat isn't as satisfying. I mean, you get kind of magical powers and stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy my time on this game, but by no means is it anything close to Skyrim. Nowhere near. Oh, beach. Oh, I haven't got any of that. Give me some of that beach. Oh, hello there. Sorry for the sniffles. My hay fever's getting the better of me. A sheep! Shit! Oh, I can't kill him. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes on in this game. The PvP is as boring as all hell from my experience. Especially if you're the Daggerfall Covenant, which is what I am. If you Daggerfall Covenant is Bretons, Orcs, and Redguard. You basically have the 3 different factions. And you then got the Aldmeri Dominion, or whatever the hell it is. It's the High Elves, the Wood Elves, and Khajiit, I think. And then the other ones are Nords, Argonians, and yes, Nords, Argonians, and Dark Elves. That's it. Yeah, those 2 other factions have massively populated the servers. I don't know why, but it's like no one plays as us, even though all I ever see is lots of people playing as a Breton or whatever. It's not that it's underpopulated or anything, but it seems like there is a lot more people playing as the other Covenants than what there are playing as ours, which is a shame, really. But yeah, when you go into PvP and you have to assault castles and stuff, they will just outnumber you. Generally speaking, they're higher levels than you. Dremora! Suck it! Oh god. Not my own fault. Suck my fire. Suck it, suck it. You can just double tap the... Oh god's sake. I blocked that! Oh, you want to heal, do you? Come here. Reflect the damage. Reflect it. Come on. Stop being a dick. There we go. Well on her. Well on her. Come on. There we go. Block that. That stuns him. Then you do that. Job done. Yes. Also, if you want to have a laugh, you could always stuff some, where is it, consumables, have some stale bread and just shove that in your face like that. Oh dear, yes, it's immense fun. There's like 1,000,001 skills on this. It just goes on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I mean, just look at the map. This is the area I'm in right now. Stormhaven. That was Glenumbra. Been to these 2 places. Then you've got all of this. You can go to all of it. It literally makes no sense. You can also go to Hell as well, but or the equivalent of the demon thing, whatever the hell it was called. I can't remember. I wasn't paying attention at the time, but yeah, it's just immense stuff. Level wise, I believe the highest level is level 50, and then you also get it's either level 14 or level 15 for the veteran ranks, which you get high-end gear for. Speaking of high-end gear, we shall go and show you guys the old crafting methods and all the other fun stuff. So when this thing will zoom out, which it will eventually, come on, come on. There we go. We need to go to Daggerfall Way Shrine. There we go. Fast travel, please. We'll go there and we'll show you guys what's what with the whole crafting system these days. Because I did change it up quite a bit. Especially enchanting. Enchanting will screw you over if you're anything like... if you've gone from Skyrim straight over to this, enchanting, you won't have an idea of what the hell's going on with it. Doesn't rely on soul gems anymore. Although you need soul gems to charge the enchantment up when it runs out, you don't actually need soul gems to make the enchantment anymore. You get these things called runes, which you stick together basically to make one. Is it sigil or something? I can't remember. I know I've got some on me somewhere. Oh, sorry, that was it, a glyph. You get 3 runes, make it into a glyph, and then the glyph turns into an enchantment, but I already know that. But yeah, and then you can slot it into your weapons, armor, so on and so forth. Now then, get on the horse. We shall make our way this way. Ah, shut up! I'm making a video here. I'm making a video here. Now then, over here, bearing in mind this is just for the Daggerfall Covenant, I have no idea what the other cities are like for the other factions. In here, we have some people that aren't quite loaded, which is always nice. But yeah, you've got the old alchemy station there. Put your ingredients in and it make a potion for you. You have the woodworking station, which I will demonstrate to you now. Go on, make a lightning staff. I don't have anything else on me, but you pick, basically you pick which material you want to use. So you can use maple, oak, beech, hickory, go on and on and on and on. Each one having a different level requirement. Then you can pick how much of it you actually want to put in. So here it says level 1, but if you put more maple in, it will go up level, all the way up to level 14. Then you have a style material, which is basically what you want it to look like. So if I use this stuff, molybdenum, it will be a Breton staff, whereas if I used star metal, it would be a Redguard staff, and so on and so forth. As you can see in the middle of the screen, it changes what it looks like. Make a high elf one for no real reason, and craft it. Job done. Then you go into your inventory, go down there, and there you go. Job done. Now then, put those back on. The other thing in this building that you may find interesting is the dyeing station. This lets you change the colour of your armour. So, for instance, if I wanted to be a complete idiot and run around like this, you can indeed run around like a gay Power Ranger. Which, surprisingly enough, a lot of people actually do. I'm ashamed to say. I prefer going around as the regular knight kind of character, but anyway, whatever. Onwards to the blacksmithing and the the clothing station. Clothing station is basically light and medium armour. I don't bother with light and medium armour myself, despite the fact that I'm a Breton, so I get a bonus to using light armour, which is most amusing. Clothing station, same thing applies as the woodworking station. You use different, choose what you want. Goes all the way along there. Choose what material you want to make it out of. Then the style material, so it'll change what the thing actually looks like, and then you can add traits down there, which I didn't explain, which add bonuses provided that you've researched the ability. When you go over here, blacksmithing, same thing applies. You can do weapons or armor. Same thing again, steel, whatever. Let's make some shoulder pads. I mean, why not? What level am I? There we go. Breton, no trait. I don't think I've got anything. Nope. Okay then. Craft it. And then, as you can see, when I pull back over here, when there's nobody looking at me, now inventory, go down to shoulders, and bang, new set of shoulder pads. Job done. I mean, it's so slick and everything that they've streamlined a lot of stuff, and it is much better now. But the combat is still kind of, it suffers from MMO combat in that it can get a bit tedious. But if you go around with friends and form a guild, or even if you don't even want to be in a guild, just go around in a group together, it makes the game much more fun. Me and Martin have been questing for a long time, and the game has just got better and better and better with each time. What in God's name is going on here? Oh. Some idiot decided to punch a guard. He's about to die, painfully. This woman is being molested by a man, which is nice. And on that note, everybody, that was a brief look at Elder Scrolls Online. I hope you all enjoyed. Comment, rate and subscribe as usual. There will be more of this. More of it will be more action-packed. This was mostly just a first impression-y, look-at-y, thing-at-me, whatever. The bad press that it got from the PC version, completely unfounded for this one. You can subscribe to the Elder Scroll thing, which will cost you money, but I don't bother because there's no point. It's not like the Old Republic where you literally need to be a subscriber in order to progress. On this, I'm not a subscriber and I'm level 16. I'm on the verge of becoming level 17. There's literally no point to it whatsoever. So on that note, I will now take you into my pastime of making a complete dick of myself on the internet. Ditch everything. All except... I can see where you're going with it. Everyone's looking at me going, where are you going with this? Don't worry, you'll like it. I'm sure you will like this. There we go. And then we find a spot where there's a lot of people, which is usually about here, in the middle of the square of the fountain and everything. And we go into emotes and we go down to... where is it? Where are you? Entertainment, Red Guard, and there you go. I am now a male stripper. Please do me up the arse. That's essentially what my character's doing right now. So, if you too want to dance naked in the street, you've got to leave the boots on though. It makes you look more camp. If you want to, if you too want to dance naked in the street and have lots of people stare at you, normally it doesn't take too long before people start coming round to me and start playing trumpets and flutes and drums and God knows what else. It's quite amusing. So, join me on Elder Scrolls Online and we'll have a big gay dance next to a fountain for no real reason other than, well, why not? It's funny. I'm amused easily, I'm sorry. Right. Thank you all for watching, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe as usual, and I'll see you all next time. Look at that handsome face. Ta-da, everybody.